ABC. That's what we got in the background. So good. It's good to be back. Showing some recent vinyl finds. So yeah, this is what's in the background. Picked this up actually yesterday. It's been on the list for such a long time. Obviously, it's the Love and Hate reissue. Originals go for $500. Insanely hard to find, almost impossibly hard to find. A local record store near us actually found a copy in Japan, and he paid over $500 for it. So good, deep, spiritual jazz, like deep. I assume this was privately pressed, I think, originally. Body, Mind and Spirit, Black Renaissance. A lot of those spiritual jazz players on here, a lot of these players who played on sort of Bitsy Estrada East stuff. Matume, Billy Hart, Buster Williams, Azar Lawrence. I've been listening a lot to Bridge into the New Age by Azar Lawrence, which is so high on my want list. Yeah, this is really good. Love and Hate reissue from, I think it was like 2007. Yeah, if you see this, pick it up. Great artwork. For some reason, the vibe about this, it's so like urban. I don't know how to describe it. It just feels really it's like it is. I suppose it's like the cover. It sounds hot. It sounds cool. It sounds just so spiritual, and there's something about it just sounds urban. In the beginning, there's like a sound of like traffic going through a city and a vocal over the top, and it sets the scene. It's just gorgeous, as you can hear. So yeah, that was on the want list for a long time, and I'm really happy to get that ticked off. So I feel like the stuff I'm about to show is probably my best in terms of quality, which is a big call in any of my videos. Like, I'm really excited with the stuff. I came across some huge scores over November and December. A couple of stores just got collections in, and I went there early and pillaged them and pulled out a lot of stuff that I really wanted. I put back a lot of things. Andrew Champ Sound gave me a tip off to go to Licorice Pie because they've had a collection in, and they just got back from Japan, so I got some awesome stuff from that. Blew my budget, but actually I don't even have a budget. I don't know why I said that. I should set a budget because this is what happens. But yeah, I've done really well in the past 2 months. Too well. Anyway, this is a record I never thought I'd even get. Farrah Sanders is a for Zam My Gifts on Strata East. Not an original pressing. This is a Japanese pressing from a year after release, so I think it came out in like 70. Maybe it was later, and this came out in 71. There's also later, I think it's 2000. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it was recorded in 69. So there's the Japanese Strata East label. Sample not for sale, apparently. I got this so cheap. Well, not cheap. It's $50, but I think that's cheap for this record. In stone cold mint shape, as the Japanese do. How cool is that artwork? Look at that. And you can see who's playing on there. Sonny Sharrock is spelled Sonny Sharrock. Yeah, amazing. I love that artwork. The whole Dolphy series is really stunning. Again, gorgeous spiritual jazz record. Yeah, it has that really classic Farrah Sanders sound. Yeah, it's just it does that thing where he has a whole side where it builds up and builds up to sort of like the screeching, which he does quite a lot. But it's just so well done. I'm really happy to have that. That was like my number one Pharaoh Sanders to get off my list. And I got it in the store, found it in the wild, which is pretty crazy. Another one I got from the same haul, Jimmy Lyons, Other Afternoons, BYG Actual 9. This record is so tight, it's so good. They're just playing so in, and so it's so weaving, and it's really good. The story behind these BYG sessions is amazing. I think I posted an article on Facebook about 4 or 5 months ago talking about how they all went to the Americans when they went to Paris, and in the space of 2 weeks they recorded like 10 or 12 really top class albums, and the feeling and the way they gelled and stuff like that. Really great. This is a trio record, I'm pretty sure, and it's probably Andrew Cyril. Probably, I think it's usually the three of them. Let's have a look. This is the gatefold. Again, original French pressing in amazing shape. You gotta love that back there. How cool is that? I love that these BYG labels have that. Let's have a look who's on here. Four quartet. Lester Bowie, Jimmy Lyons, Alan Silver, and Andrew Cyril. Really great. Jimmy Lyons, Other Afternoons. Great. Definitely one of the BYGs that's higher on the list. I hope you can hear this in the background. It's such a great record. Needle Groove. This record is absolutely right up your alley. And obviously Champ Sound, but you probably know. You probably have this record too. So cool. Man, 8 minutes already. I'm not even anywhere near into the stack. Archie Shepp, The Way Ahead. Another one massive on the want list. Impulse, 70... I don't know what 70 year this is. Do we care that much? So this is just straight free jazz. I mean, a lot of the Archie Shepp stuff sort of has like an opening track that sets the sound or the feel or the tone. Like, I feel a lot of Archie Shepps are all slightly different in feeling. This one just hits straight into it. Tight free jazz. I mean, it's stunning artwork. I'll show you the inside. There he is. Right, this way. How cool is that? The Way Ahead. Gresham Winker, Jimmy Owens, Ron Carter, Archie Shepp, Roy Haynes. Brilliant. There you go. I really like Archie Shepp. I have a soft spot for him. Oh, just flashed that. Yes, this one is probably my favourite of the haul. Lullaby for Linda, Nimbus West, 1981. So tight, amazing, just really great playing. Has that Nimbus sort of early 80s sound to it. I don't know, I can sort of hear this sort of sound that the Nimbus records have. I don't know if it's the space it was recorded in or the way, and I really don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe it, it's really hard. Hopefully someone knows what I'm talking about. There you go. I don't recognise any of the players on this, apart from, sorry, I'm completely lying. I recognise 2 of the players on here because they're playing a couple of the other Nimbus West stuff I have. But yeah, this is seriously good. Lullaby for Linda, she's the piano player and she's the band leader. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Yeah, thank you to the Fraternal Order of Astral Travelers page for switching me onto that label. Killer stuff. Nimbus West, LA label, free jazz, spiritual jazz from the, I think it was early to mid 80s. Amazing. Alright, next one. This was a massive one list. Bayard Lancaster, or Bayard Lancaster, It's Not Up to Us. on the Vortex label. Great. Vortex is such a great label when you look into it. Sonny Sharrock, Black Woman is also on Vortex. There's the label. Man, this is cool. Sonny Sharrock also plays on here. And obviously Bad Lancaster. Eric Gravitt, I've heard that name before. Spiritual jazz. Yeah, it's so gorgeous. It starts off a bit light, and then the mood really changes, and it gets really deep and introspective. Yeah, really great album. That's definitely been in my long list for quite a long time. Really great. Oh yeah, Beast. Miles Davis Pangea. Original Japanese pressing. What a record! This is just so. Oh man, funky. It's almost like when I heard this, I thought of like jungle music. I don't know why. I just thought it has that sound or the aesthetic to it. It just sounded like proto jungle. Amazing. Yeah, this is cool. I'll show you the labels. So this font here, I still am a really big fan of the Mars Volta, and they were sort of one of the first prog bands I got into when I was younger, or it introduced me to that sort of music. And they use this font here on one of the T-shirts that I still have, which is really cool little thing. Or not really cool. I think it's cool because I had no idea at the time that was a reference to this album. So yeah, original Japanese pressing. You can see that there. Gatefold. And that, again, this is part of the set with Agatha that was recorded. This one sounds a bit more, I guess, agitated or a bit more choppy, I suppose. There's some really nice parts of Agatha that gets into this groove and sits on it for a good 20 minutes, where this one is a bit choppy and there's a bit more aggression in the set, I feel. Yeah, this is a really great album. It's the same lineup, I'm pretty sure. Pete Cozy on guitar, yeah, Matume, Miles Davis, Sonny Fortune, Michael Henderson, Pete Cozy, I said that, Reggie Lucas, Al Foster. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's, actually I don't think it is the same lineup. Slightly different. Yeah, there we go. So stoked to have that. It's a huge one off my want list. The goods just keep coming. Finally, I had a wax time pressing of this record, and I wanted to upgrade it for a while. It sounded really average. This is a really mint Japanese pressing. It's part of the same series that the Eric Dolphys I bought, which sound phenomenal. So I picked this up pretty cheaply. I don't need to talk about this. Staple jazz, one of the first jazz records that I really got into. Something else. Killer stuff. Autumn Leaves. You'll know this record. If you're this far into this video and you don't know what this is, then I don't know. You know what I'm saying. Okay, we'll end on. No, I'll tell you what we won't. Two classic records I got really cheaply to fill the collection. This is an original press. I think it's an original press on the Columbia 2i US pressing. Thelonious Monk, Monk's Dream. What can I say about this? Gorgeous player. So interesting. I love listening to Thelonious Monk. I find myself really paying attention to each note that he plays and the way he plays it, and it just draws you in so much. Yeah, fantastic. Grab that, and it's Monk's time, so that I think this is a slightly later press. I could be wrong. It's Monk's time, Thelonious Monk. Yes, it is. Yeah, again, really cool, really sublime playing. Love it. Oh yeah, next two are reissues. I think this one was big in the VC a couple of years ago when it came out. I found this really cheap at the local record store. I'm not quite sure why it was so cheap. I'd seen the cover before. I actually didn't realize until I read on here that it's done Amancio de Silva, which is on the Hum Joe Harriet record. So the moment I read that, I picked it up straight away. Amazing Indian jazz fusion record. Really cool. UK jazz basically. And the Regal's on the phone label. Dream Sequence Cosmic Eye. So the guitar playing is so gorgeous on that record. And it's like this Indian jazz guitar fusion, but the whole mood of it is so dark and moody. Yeah, it's really brilliant. Happy to have that. And the last one, thought I better get this before it disappears. You know, I'm going to put a bit of this on, because a lot of people don't really know this or talk about this, but I think it's really great. One moment. So this is a reissue on Jazzman from a few years ago, recorded in a penitentiary, basically, by a whole bunch of guys in death row. Private pressing. This is, a really great reissue. This is the first track called Psych City. I think I just let the video run out with this. Really great. There's a really great sound to it, a really great feel. So joyous and positive for a whole bunch of guys around death row. Fantastic. Again, thank you so much for watching. I have a crap rock video coming up next, which is basically a whole bunch of stuff I picked up again in November. Yes, I actually have 2 videos worth of stuff in 2 months, which is a bit out of control. Again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching the Flying Nun video. I got some really great responses. I actually got a really interesting hate mail thing, which, I don't know what to make of that. It wasn't the best feeling to read it, but at least I'm trying to put something out there and primarily teach you guys in the VC, or explain it to them. Anyway, doesn't matter. See you all soon. Hope you're all doing really well. Kevin, if you're watching this, I really enjoyed seeing your video, talking about what I sent you. I'm glad you enjoyed them. I love the Waves record, and the moment I heard it, I thought of you straight away. So there you go. I've actually got a original New Zealand pressing of it. One moment. There you go. Look at that. It's a bit beat up. There it is on the original label. There's a good wash, actually. Should pull this out. Anyway, cheers VC. Keep making videos. Love watching them. I don't always comment. I sometimes fall asleep and forget to comment. See you later.